about specifically, we're going to be talking about how you can have an online business that can generate six figures, even if you don't have a lot of capital or a big budget to invest to start your business. So here's why I want to talk about this. Because I have done that before, and I'm telling you, it took a huge investment to get my business started. If I had known that this was out here, I would have been overjoyed to have this opportunity, but I have it now. So that's why I want to share it with as many people as possible. Hi, Sarah. Great to see you. Mrs. Binger, great to see you. Tri-tip seasoning. All right. Who else is here? M. Schwimmer, Jean, great to see you. So what do you do if you know that you have a future ahead of you where you need some more income, right? I'm Shauna St. James. If we have not met before, and I am rather new to TikTok, I've actually been out in the online world on other platforms, right? I've been over on Facebook, all these other places for years, and I do have an online business. And like right now, I'm on YouTube. You can find me several places where I have spent the last, well, since 2019, I've been helping artists learn how to shift their businesses online so that they can sell their art online. Why do I tell you all that? Well, here's why. Because I learned very quickly that there are several things that make an art business more difficult, and I was looking for a way to have another stream of income, right? And I knew that I did not have a lot of capital to invest to do this business, to start up a business. So I needed several things. There were several particular things on my list that were must-haves. If I couldn't check off that box, it wasn't going to be the business for me. It wasn't going to be the way that I could earn the income that I wanted. Right. So I was going to kind of walk through the things that I thought were really important for this business, why I started it, and then also be sure to answer your questions. I'd really love to hear from you. Hey, Sarah Beth, Jean, great to see you. Mark, C. Peterson. Here's why I want to answer your questions, because I know that when I was looking at starting another online business, there were lots of things that I wanted to avoid. And I want to make sure that we can do that and show you how you can quickly have a business up and running for 300, even 100. Even $100, you guys, you can have a business up and going online. Hi, thank you guys. Hey, I'd love it if you would share this live, throw some hearts out, throw some likes, tell me where you're joining from. I'm Shauna St. James. I'm coming to you from Fayetteville, Arkansas. We had huge storms this morning. My power was out several times, actually. So we're a little late getting started here, but I am so happy to be here. Hi, Christina. Who else is here? I got Angie. Thank you guys so much for being here. So here's where I would love to hear from you. Who here has questions about starting an online business? We're particularly, I actually have a lot of experience with starting online businesses. Like I've been an artist, so I've helped a lot of other artists start their businesses online, moving from the traditional gallery formula, framework over to online. But here's what I want to know. Are you looking for, I'm going to say a quick way to have a business online? Because I've done it the slow way. Who here would love to have a business that you could have up and running online for, we're going to be honest, you can do this for as little as $100, and you can have this up and running in a couple days. And does that sound like a good opportunity, or at least interesting? Hi, Shelly. Hey, Mallory. Let me know where you're joining from. And particularly, I'd really be interested in hearing your thoughts about online businesses. Online businesses, particularly anything that maybe you've tried before and didn't work, because I've done that, right? I was in so many different kinds of businesses trying to earn. online. Some were successful, some were okay, and some were successful but required way too much time and energy, right? My art business. So I've been looking for a simpler way to earn online. And that's what I was going to share with you today. And I really want to hear what your thoughts are about that. Is it Muna? Muna? I love that. Hi. Hey, Carlos. Mallory, I hope you're still here. Shelly. All right. If you're wanting to have a business where you can start earning income, first of all, what do you want that income for? What is the income for? What do you need it for? Here's what I needed it for. I'll share a little bit about my story. I am a single parent empty nester. And honestly, my birthday's coming up. I don't even want to tell you how old I am, but I am old enough to the point where I need to be worried about retirement. And right now, I won't ever be able to retire. That gives you an idea of where I'm at, right? For several reasons. I mean, the reasons don't even matter as far as just I'm starting from zero. I'm actually starting with debt, and it's time to figure out how I'm going to take care of myself, secure my financial future, and not be working 8 to 10 hours a day when I'm 80 years old. If I don't figure that out, I was going to be in trouble. Hi, how are you guys? Hey, Art, great to see you. So in particular, I was looking for a way to earn income that wouldn't require so much of my time. So for those of you who are on YouTube, you can't see my whole piece of artwork back there. If you're on TikTok, you can see that. But as an artist, number one, that is not an easy product to sell. Can we all agree on that? Why isn't it an easy product? It's just not a high demand product. It's not a product that somebody absolutely needs in their daily life to make their life run, right? It's not like food and water. And even though it has a lot of advantages, hey, Larry, hi, Build Well, Laura, great to see you. Art is a superpower. People don't really understand the value of art in relation to their health and their daily life. So art is not an easy product to sell. Okay, we'll just leave it at that. So the other issue with having that as a business is every time I sold a product, I had to create a new product, right? Yes, I could sell prints, but the highest value product where I could get the highest return was always on original artwork. That makes sense, right? Hi, Daily Pay with Susie. Great to see you. Kathy John. Great to see you. Catrice. I hope I pronounced that right. Thank you guys for joining. So if you have a product that every time you sell it, you have to create a new product, that right there takes up a lot of time. So you can see why I was looking for something that I could do as a business that wasn't going to require me to build a new product every single time I sold one. Right? That's just not the best use of my time. It limits how much I can earn. Right? Just having to create a new product means I can only earn when I'm creating products. So I was looking for something where I didn't have to create a product every time I sold one. Yeah. So that is the advantage of digital marketing. Just one of the advantages. The other thing, I did not have a lot to invest to start this business. Hi, Cynthia. Kathy John, Party Finance. Great to meet you. Great to meet you. I'm Shauna St. James, and I'm here to answer questions, any questions that anyone has about digital marketing, in particular, the Legacy Builder program. And if you have questions about how you can start an online business, even though you don't have a lot of capital, you don't have a lot of startup to invest, I've been there, I've done that. So I am happy to share what I know with you. And then that way you guys can make an informed, educated decision about whether this is something that makes sense for you, right? Because the truth is, we can't ever decide what we want to do unless we have all the information. So this is really about making sure you have all the information you need so that you can decide where to go from here. But whatever situation you're in, I want to make sure that you have the resources and the best way possible to overcome the challenges you're dealing with. What challenges are you dealing with right now? I'm dealing with credit card debt. That is initially why I started this whole thing, right? And I was in the situation where I definitely knew that if I did not change the trajectory of where I was financially, I am not going to be able to really do anything fun in my life, let alone, quote, retire. I wanted to be able to travel and go see my kids. I'm an empty nester, right? My kids are adults. They all live away, which means I want to be able to have the freedom to go when I want to go, where I want to go, which meant I needed to be my own boss, which I have been doing for years, right? I've been doing that for years as an artist, as a business coach, helping artists learn how to use the online marketplace for their artwork, to build their own galleries online, basically. All of those things really help you with learning how to be out there online. But what if you're not getting the results you want? And honestly, that's kind of where I was with my art business, right? My art business was fine. It did well. I love creating for my clients, love it. But guess what? I'm limited to how much I can earn based on how many pieces I can paint, can produce. So that isn't ideal. I was looking for something that would let me sell something over and over and over again, not have to create a new piece every single time I wanted to sell a product. That's a huge disadvantage when you have to create something new every single time. And I knew that there were ways to do it. So the first way I did it, you guys, was I did a book. So this, I'm a creative junkie. So I believe that every human needs to be tapped in to their source of creativity. So that's what my book was about, right? So here was the first example of a product that I could create once and sell over and over again. Well, guess what? These do not get you wealthy. It doesn't even matter if it's an ebook or this. Hi, Susan, great to see you. Why? Well, right now you could actually go and look this up. You have to type the whole thing in because it's not like high in the searches, right? It's a 52 whole life activities to boost your creativity. This right now, I only get a very small percentage of the sale. Yeah, bingo. That's a huge problem. Even if I sell it, which I do, I have it as an ebook and I sell it to my clients directly, it's not enough to make a significant dent in the amount of income that I need to earn, right? If I'm selling this ebook for $9.99 for $10 and then on Amazon I only get $4 per sale for a book, right? That's about my commission off of anything that I sell. How hard is it to get where I want to go financially with that? If I want to earn 6 figures in a year, that is a shit ton, right? Of books I need to sell. Didn't want to do that. Hey, Linda Burke, great to see you. Hi, Angel. I needed something that was simpler. I needed something that would give me a higher return on the dollar amount that I was selling. A book wasn't going to cut it. And then I was doing the other businesses, right? I sold wine, I sold baskets, I sold skincare, I sold, oh my gosh, you name it, you guys, I have done it. And my artwork, right? There were all kinds of things that I was doing to really try to be successful. Hey, Sherry, great to see you. Happy Monday to you. to be able to be successful and have the kind of income that I wanted to have, to be able to pay off my debt, to be able to have some kind of a retirement fund. Because here's the truth, I've always worked for myself, so there's no 401k. There's no 401k coming. I've got to figure out how to do this. So when I figured out that I needed to sell something where I could get 100% profit, that was the game changer. That's how I was doing it with my artwork, right? So I knew what it was like, 100% profit versus 20 or 30% profit. When I was selling cosmetics and selling all those other things. Hey, Sherry, thank you so much. I appreciate that, Rose. Is it Wani or Wani? Did I pronounce that right? When I was selling things where I'm only getting 30%, it was rather frustrating to know that the other 70% was going to someone above me or the company, right? The someone above me who didn't do the work to actually sell the product, but yet they were getting the majority or at least a portion of what I did all the work for. I didn't want to do that. That's why I didn't really want to work for a company either. I wanted to be able to make a really big impact directly. That was the other thing. Like, it is one of my highest callings. I can't explain it. I don't have a good explanation for it, but I want to help people have whatever they want and succeed in their life. And working for another company wasn't doing that for me. I wasn't able to actually make the impact and kind of fulfill my purpose and my calling. So I knew that I wanted to own my own business so that I could be in control of that. Hi, Bernard. Great to see you. Apple user. This program teaches so much. Yes, Sherry. Oh my gosh. Thank you for saying that. So to be able to have a program that lets me sell the program. So not only am I learning from the program, but I'm earning from the program. It offers both. That is amazing, you guys. I didn't have that with any other business that I'd done. Yes, it shows you how to succeed with any business. It's so true, because the education and training and access you get, right? Sherry knows this, to the mentor, the founder of this company makes herself available to us every week, you guys. We get to ask the person who's a millionaire all the questions that we want to ask, and she'll answer. How would you like it if a millionaire sat down across the table from you and said, hey, I have this system. Here's how I earned my $1 million. You can have this, right? Just pay me, right? You can get in here at 100, 300, 600, or 900. You choose which fits best for you. And I'm going to show you exactly how I earned, right? That's what my millionaire mentor does for me. She is showing me every week exactly what to do, step by step, every day. Now, I personally was jumping on that chance. That's like having Bill Gates sit down across the table from you and saying, hey, how can I help you? How can I help you be successful? Here, I'll show you exactly what I did. And here's all my tools. Here's my website. Here's all the training that you need to be successful. Would you jump on that? Heck yeah. Especially if you know that this is something that you can take and create the future you want to create. It's not just about the dollars, right? It's about more than that. Hi, Gerardo, right? Did I say that right? It's about so much more than that. What do you want to do in your life? What do you want to accomplish? Are there things that you've wanted to do that you haven't done? This is how you can get them done. What is it, right? Do you want to travel? Do you want to be able to help other people in your family? I'll just go through some of the reasons from some of the people I know that are in, quote, my age group, right? But we have other things coming up in our lives. We have healthcare issues that we know that as we get older, that's just part of what happens. Even if you're the healthiest person on earth, you're going to have some healthcare issues, right? You need to be able to take care of yourself, and you need to be able to have access to the best healthcare resources available. Well, guess what? You can do that if you have a business that you're earning every day from. Who else has questions here about how you can have an online business? You can start an online business for $100, as little as $100. If you want to know more about that, you can actually, I think my sticker's down below here. But if you type that in, but there's also, you can actually go to my bio and click on that, and then that'll take you over there too. And you just enter your email. Then you're going to get a couple emails from me. Sherry, I know. You're going to get a couple emails from me. What happens with those emails? Well, you're going to get one email that's like how it's my step-by-step on how to make 30K and 10K in 30 days. The backwards. Hi, Morgan. How you can make 10K in 30 days, step-by-step every day. You're also going to get a blueprint on the business that we use. So you can actually see how this works, each step of what we do. Remember when I was talking about the millionaire who sat down and said, here's what you need to be successful. You get that blueprint. You'll probably need to check your spam or your junk mail because a lot of times it goes over there. But you can get started with the information, and then you can take your time and think about that. Think about how this could help you. And if you have questions, here's the best part. If you have questions, you have my email. So you can email me your questions. You don't have to, necessarily be on a live. You can get your questions answered, because I get it. There's going to be a lot of questions. I had a ton of questions before I started this. I just really wanted to understand all the ins and outs of how it worked, because I wasn't going to jump into something if it was going to require a lot of time. Ooh, that was the big one for me. I don't have a lot of time. So I was super jazzed to find out that you could run this whole business in 2 hours a day. I mean, people are generating 6 figures, even 7 figures, 2 hours a day. That's a lot less than what I was doing before, you guys. How much do you work? How many hours do you work for whatever amount you're earning right now? Let's take that amount, whatever you're doing right now. What's your salary? What's your hourly wage? Whatever. What if instead of the 8 to 10 hours that it took you to earn that, you only had to work 2? Dang, that'd be a good deal for me. Hey, Sandra. Hi, Mary. I would be all in on that, like stink on skunk, which is basically what I did. Right? That's exactly what I did. I took something that I knew can generate 6+ figures in a 2-hour workday system. Now, here's the deal. You're like, okay, great, Shauna, that sounds like wonderful, but I don't know what you mean or how you do that. Yeah, neither did I. But guess what? They're teaching me the skills to be able to do that. So as we speak right now today, I am learning how to earn my income working only 2 hours a day. Yeah, kind of crazy. Oh, thank you, Sherry, for another heart, another like. So whatever your income you're earning, if you're earning 50,000, if you're earning 100,000, just maybe you're only at 30,000. It doesn't really matter. The amount doesn't matter. Let's look at how much time it takes you to earn that. And what if you were able to cut that down to 2 hours a day? That would change your life, would it not? What would you do with all those other hours? Well, guess what? You can earn double, triple, even 4 times what you're earning now in the same 2 hours. You don't have to work more to earn more. Why? Why is that possible? Like, the instruction is awesome. Time is money. It's so true. Here's how it's possible. It's possible because this is an automated system. So an automated system means that it is working 24/7. You know, when you go to work, when you go clock in wherever you're working, you're only getting, quote, paid for the time you're there, for the time that you spend there. When you have an online business that's automated, you are getting paid whether you're, quote, working or not. That's why this is so powerful. That's why this is so game changing. That's why I sound kind of crazy talking about it, frankly. I know I sound crazy, but when you see the potential, then the light bulbs go off and you're like, holy moly, this is truly a life changer. So that means, if you have something going, let's say you've got family you need to take care of, right? Your mom, you got to go start taking care of your mom. Maybe you've got to move her into, a retirement community, or your daughter's getting married, or let's think about all the expensive things that happen in our lives, especially at our age. If you have a regular job, you have to ask for time off, you have to get it approved, and some of those jobs you get paid while you're gone, right? Quote, paid vacation. But you're limited to how many days those are, right? Or personal time or whatever. Some jobs, you don't even have any vacation. If you're gone, you're gone. You're not getting paid. If you have an online business like this, it doesn't matter what the heck you're doing. It is still working for you. And even if you are working your, quote, 2 hours a day, you can fit that in around anything else that's going on in your life. Even if you're caregiving, even if you're helping your mom move, right? Or your parents move. Maybe they're selling their house and they're downsizing and they need help. We know one person in our community. She earns multiple 6 figures while she's still running her mom and dad's business. Her mom and dad are getting older. They have a farm. Well, their farm is their main income, but they're at the point now where they can't do everything they need to take care of their farm. So she is helping them earn their income, right, with the farm, while she's earning multiple 6 figures. She's at about, I think the last time I talked to her, she was at 326K. She'd only been doing this less than 2 years, right? She is still able to do this and help her parents. Amazing. Amazing. Those are the kinds of things that happen when you can do an online business. And when you learn the 2-hour workday system, and it's an automated system. So who here has thought about, yeah, I'd love to have an automated business, but I don't know how to set that up? That was me. Guess what? You don't have to set it up. It's already built for you. You get all of that. You get the machine. The machine is all put together. So here's the deal. It's not like when you go out to IKEA and you see this beautiful piece of furniture at IKEA, and then you get it home and you have to try to interpret all the freaking instructions on how to build it before you can use it. Nope. This is not like that. This is literally like if you went to IKEA, right? And they built it for you and delivered it. That's what it's like. And all you had to do was figure out where you wanted it in the room, get, the end table with the lamp. All you had to do was decorate it. That's it. That's what we're talking about. That is how powerful this business is. That's why you can have this business up and going in less than a couple days, because the business is already built. The product is already built. The only thing you learn to do is your 2 hour day. That's it. And what do you do in that 2 hour day? You learn the system, that 2 hour workday, you're learning the system for promoting your business. That's it. Everything else happens. The email campaigns are running in the background. The automations are all running. What are the other advantages of that? Let's go there for a minute. What are they? Hi, Jocelyn. Great to see you. William, David, thank you for popping in. Here are the advantages. Gosh, there's so many. It's hard for me to like narrow it down where to start. But I had a business. I still do it. When you see my artwork behind me, hi, more Mastiff mom. Oh my gosh, I love Mastiffs. Those are the sweetest dogs. William, great to see you. Shaky James. When you have an online business, you don't have to do sales calls anymore. Who has had a business where you had to do sales calls? Whether you're good at them or not, there's still a certain amount of stress that comes with that. And even though when I usually did a sales call, like kind of the product was already sold, right? Someone had already committed usually to saying, yeah, I want a piece done. And we were more doing consultations on what that was. Hey, Jason. But a lot of times I was having to sit down and book a call with someone so that we could talk about whether the product was right for them before they could make that decision. You don't have to do that with this automated business, because the system that runs behind the scenes walks people through all the information they need to be able to make that informed decision. So they get to make that decision in their own place, in their own time. There's no pressure for anyone. They don't feel pressured, right? The person who is looking at investing and going, yes, this product's going to help me, I want this, they're not feeling pressured because there's no one sitting across the table, right? That was me going, well, tell me what you think. You don't have to do that anymore. You don't have to deal with the rejection. You don't have to deal with the pressure of someone above you saying, hey, did you make that sale today? Did you make that sale today? Hey, Sherry, I love the lightning bolt. You're going to have to tell me what all this stuff means. I don't know what any of that stuff means or even how to access that. We'll talk about that. Actually, I need to see if we can get on a call today. So Sherry, you guys, if you're here and you're looking at the chat, Sherry is one of my fellow community members here. And so she knows exactly what I'm talking about. Right? So if you have an automated business, you don't have to do sales calls. It runs for you 24/7. You can be off doing other things, right? One of my favorite things to do in the community every day is jump inside and just see the wins, right? And they are amazing. It's like, oh my gosh, at brunch, $900 sale. Oh my gosh, taking my kid to soccer, $300 sale. Someone else is like, I just got out of bed and checked my mail. Boom, I sold something in the middle of the night. It works for you when you're not working. I cannot emphasize the benefit of that enough. Hi, Mandy. Thanks for coming in. Zolt. Did I pronounce your name right? Thank you for being here. Kathy, thank you for being here. What do you want your business to do for you? What do you want for your life? Hi, Teresa. What do you want for your life? I'm at 55. I knew that I didn't want what was coming my way. I knew it. I knew I had to do something really drastic to change it. And I found it. And it's way easier than I thought it was going to be. Way easier. Yeah. Thank you for being here. But if you're like me, I was a single parent. Now I'm an empty nester. didn't have the 401k, don't have all those regular things that, Social Security, don't have that because I've always worked for myself, right? Lorianne, great to see you. So, what do you do if you're in that situation and you're like, yeah, I need to do something and I need to change it fast? I was looking for something that was going to give me the highest return on my investment, both in time and dollars. Like, I don't expect anything with no investment, right? That's not realistic, right? So I knew that I was going to have to invest in something to get it started. And I knew I was going to have to invest some time to make it happen, but I had certain requirements. I don't have a lot of capital to invest in something to get something started. And don't be afraid. I love that. Hi, Lorianne. Lorianne, thank you. I knew I needed something that could let me get it going quickly. My other business took me 6 months. Actually, I'll be honest, 6 months is like, it took me almost a year to build it, to build the website, to build the audience, learn how to market, all of those things. I knew I didn't have time to do that again. I needed to be able to earn right away. So when I found a master resale rights product, and I got to be honest, the first time I heard that phrase, I was like, one of the most important things in my life is to be able to make an impact to help people reach their goals. And I really didn't think I could do that unless I, quote, built my own business, like built my own product. But guess what? I was totally wrong. I was so wrong. I did it. I'm not saying I did it wrong. I'm exactly where I need to be, right? But I did learn there are easier ways to go about this. And I am so thankful I found it now. Why? Because now I have less energy, less time to actually make a business go. I'm at the age now where I just don't have the energy to start over again. And that's kind of what I was having to do. So when I found a business that's like, hey, you can have everything, it's all set up for you. The IKEA furniture is already built. You don't have to build the IKEA furniture, right? It's already built. Hi, CGM, Grey Wolf. And all you have to do is hook up where the payments go. So that was the other thing. I've done businesses where I was making a percentage of what the product sold for. Now I'm making 100%, which is what I was doing in my art business. That's why I loved my art business. But the problem with the art business is every time I sold a piece of art, I had to build a whole new product. That took time. And every time I was painting, I wasn't earning. Hi, Chris. Great to see you. CGM, thank you for being here. Every time I had to paint a piece, I wasn't earning. With this business, this digital marketing business, I can earn 24/7. I don't have to remake the product every time. It's one product and I get to sell it over and over and over again. I don't have to deal with shipping. I don't have to deal with inventory. Guys, if you knew how many paintings I had sitting around my house that I haven't sold, you'd know why that's such a big deal to me. Chris, Max, in fact, I have so many pieces of artwork because not every piece of artwork you sell, right, is going to be a major hit. That's just part of it. It's not a high demand product. It doesn't even all fit in this house. You guys, I have a whole nother storage facility I have to keep all that stuff in. Hi, Marty B. Now I don't have to worry about that. I don't have to worry about shipping. I don't have to worry about if the product gets there in bad condition, right? You have to trust FedEx, you have to trust UPS. Well, what if it gets there and the product's beat up or there's a hole in the can? I don't have to do that anymore. Now, hi, Mimi. Mimi to cruise. Loves to cruise. I love that. Now I have a product that it's already done for me. And this is what was super important to me. Because if I wasn't going to create the product, I wasn't going to be able to offer something unless I knew it delivered on what it promised, right? That's the same thing with like when I did the skincare, right? The skincare. Do you know how many skincare companies there are out there? Well, all of them, right? You only get a percentage of the sales. So that's why I wasn't in on that long term. That was not going to get me where I was going. But I wasn't going to just go out there and sell any skin. It had to be the skincare product that was the best one, that delivered the best results. And that's what I found with this digital marketing company. Hi, Kiki. Great to see you. Is it Fred? Fred, great to see you. Dionysia? Nicia? Oh my gosh, I can't pronounce all your names. This is how you can take your future and completely transform it with only 2 hours a day. I'm telling you guys, it's a game changer. You don't need to deal with the stress of trying to figure out how you're going to change your future. This is an easier answer than you think it is. Hi, I've got someone on YouTube. Thank you for being here. I'm walking through all the benefits and the reasons why, kind of sharing why I started an online business. There are so many reasons. There are almost too many to really share in this little bit of time we have together. Hi, Callie. Great to see you. But if you're in a situation where you need to change your financial future and you need the biggest return on the amount of time you have, and you don't have a huge capital startup investment fund, right, available to you. Hi, Jonathan. Great to see you. I get it. I needed to have a business that was going to let me earn quickly. Hi, Tiff. And I didn't have a lot to invest. So I found something that was already pre-built. Who has questions about how you can have an online business that will get you where you want to go? Amanda, great to see you in Chicagoland. Leanne, Soul Magic. Reiki, ooh, love it. So there are 3 ways this helps people. This helps 3 kinds of people. Who is this for? What I'm talking about today. If we haven't met, I'm Shauna St. James. I am an empty nester, single parent, right? Which really the only reason why I explain that is because that explains why I'm in the situation I'm in, where I do not have enough to retire. And I was desperately looking for a way to have a business that let me work the least amount of time with the highest return. I had a checklist of things that I wanted, and I wasn't going to compromise those things. And this business checked off all of those things, which is why I'm out here talking about it right now. That's why I'm out here talking, because I want everyone to know about it. I want everyone to know about it because this is an opportunity for everyone. So who can this help? There are 3 types of people that this can help. This is the perfect program for anyone who already has a business. If you already have a business and you're struggling to meet your goals, your income, your business is not producing the income that you want, then this is a program that's going to teach you the skills you need to be an expert digital marketer and to be able to go out there and promote your product online using social media platforms and a free ad system. Yeah, that's kind of why that was one of the things that got into me. I have spent, hi, Nally eat, Nally cook. I love that. I have spent so much money on paid ads with social media. So hearing that there was a free ad system, I was like, okay, that's probably worth it alone. Hi, Turth. Great to see you. Thank you. That was probably worth it alone, learning how to do online ads for free. So no paid ads. I was like, okay, yep, want to learn that. So For anyone who already has a business, this is going to help you become a better marketer. Learn attraction marketing, learn how to get out there and get your business promoted. Okay? That's the first type of person this can help. Second type of person this can help. If you want to start a business and you're like, okay, yeah, I would love to have an online business, but I don't know what the heck to create as a product to sell, as something that I can go out there and offer, this will help you with that. This gives you 200 different ideas on what you can get out there and offer. And it walks you through how to set up that business, how to set it up. So if you wanted to go out there and you're like, hey, I know that I can teach people how to play guitar. Let's say that that's what you want to do. And you're like, I want to teach people how to play guitar, but I don't know how to set that up. Then this will help you do that. This will give you everything you need on how to set up a course, walk through what needs to be in each module so that you can get out there and have your course and start earning on how to play guitar, right? Guitar for beginners, if that's what you wanted to do. So if you already have a business and you just need better marketing skills, better promotion skills, and you want to know how to promote it for free, right? Be an expert at promotion and marketing. If you want to have an online business because you want another source of income and you maybe have an idea of what you want to do, but you don't know how to get it done, this can help you with that. This program will help you with that. Or you're like me. Here's the third. The hope for full romance. I love it. Hi, Slim Diggity. Great to see you. Nellie. Who else is here? Kathy. Here's the third type of person that this will help. This will help anyone who is like me, who does not have enough time. Honestly, enough energy. I'll just be honest, enough energy to build out a whole new program, a whole new business, a whole new website, a whole new product. I just didn't have it in me to do it again. But I needed a business that I knew was in high demand. I wanted a product to go out there and offer that was in high demand. Why do I want high demand? Well, because it's going to be easier to offer. If it's something everybody wants, heck, why wouldn't I be out there for something like that? That was one of the checklist things that I had to check off. Had to be a high demand product. Had to be a high quality product, meaning it delivered on what it promises. Check. Had to be something where I got 100% profit. That's why I liked selling art. I got 100% of the profit. Check. Had to be more than just a course. I've spent so much. It's embarrassing how much I've spent on quote courses. Hi, Rob. Hey, Jay, George. Great to see you. Kathy, Unity Horizon. Thank you guys for being here. Check. I was able to check those things off. 100% profit. Didn't want to have to build a website. Check. Didn't want to have a product that wasn't in high demand. I wanted a product that everyone wanted and needed. Check. I wanted a product that was high quality, that was proven to deliver on its promises. It delivered results. Check. I wanted a business that did not require a lot of my time to earn 6 figures and more. Check. I'm just going through all the list of things that this thing checked off, you guys. Teresa, great to see you. I already have a business. I don't have a lot of time. I needed another source of income with the least amount of time. Check. 2 hours a day. Okay, 2 hours a day for 6+ figures? For real? Yes, for real. Proven to generate that. Check. Didn't want another course because I wanted access to people. If something's not working, I want to be able to go and ask someone how to fix it. Check. Intake the Jake. Hi, Emmy. Great to see you. I needed that. Rach, great to see you. So, if I had a system that did all of those things, guess what? Automated, check. Why did I want automated? Because I didn't want to have to do sales calls. I didn't want to have to be spending all my time making the sale physically happen, right? I didn't want to have to be spending DMs. I didn't want to cold call people. I didn't want to have to set up sales calls. Check. This one did all of that. The sales process is automated. I didn't want to have to build the website. I didn't want to have to build out the emails. I didn't want to have to build the landing page and go through all the testing. I didn't want to have to SEO, like, search engine optimize. I'd already done all that, you guys. I did not want to do it again. Hi, Shelly. Great to see you. How do you pronounce your name? Berrychina? Berrychina? Be curious to know how to pronounce that. Hi, Jose. Great to see you. Check, 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 check. This thing checked all the boxes. If you don't want to know what I'm talking about, you can look at my sticker down here. If you're on YouTube, then you'll need to go above. If you're on YouTube, you need to go above under my banner, and there is what you need right there, the link. If you're here, hi, Cherie. If you're here, you need to do this. There's also, you can go above up here. If you click on that, you'll see the link you need right there. All you need to do, put in your email, and you're going to get all the information you need. Because I'm sure if you're watching this, you're like, I don't have time to listen to all this, Shauna. You can get all the information written, right? Read it in your own time when it's convenient for you. Just check it out. And then if you have a question, you can email me, because you'll have my email right there. So all you have to do is hit reply and send me any questions, and I can answer them for you. You don't have to be on the live, because I want people to have this information. I'm telling you, this turned out way better than I even hoped for. And we have people, hi, Kelly. We have people in our community who are earning six figures in less than a year. We have people in our community who are earning six figures in 18 months, multiple six figures. We have people in our community that are earning in the millions. We're talking seven figures. Hi, William. Amber, thank you for being here. Hi, I've got a YouTube visitor. Thank you for dropping by. This is a business that has huge potential, unlimited potential, because it's automated. That means it doesn't require you to do every single step to make it all happen. All you're responsible for is your 2 hours a day. If you could take the income you make right now, whatever you're making, think of that number. What if you could earn that in only 2 hours a day? That's what we're talking about here. It doesn't matter whether your income is 30K, whether your income is 100K, whether it's 300K. This business can do all of those in 2 hours a day. So can you fit that in amongst everything else you're doing? Yeah. If you're a caregiver, right, you don't have a lot of time. Caregiving is the hardest job. At our age, a lot of times, a lot of my friends, we are caregiving for our parents. We have kids who are getting married now, right? We got to pay for weddings. We have kids who have college tuition, and we don't want them to be strapped with student loans. We have debt that we need to pay off. We're getting ready to where, yeah, if we're going to retire, we'd love to have the mortgage paid off. All of these things, this business can do that. This is where you get the information on how the business works, right? How do you do this business in 2 hours a day? What's the blueprint? You have the blueprint there. Hi, Minty. Jeannie, great to see you. William, Kelly, great to see you. All you need to do is get the information and then you can decide, right? I've got to sign off for now. Thank you guys for being here. For those of you who have questions, right above, you can get it there. You can get it there. I really want you to have the information. So put your email in. If you get the information, you're like, yeah, no, this ain't for me, then just unsubscribe. It's no big deal. No big deal. But at least you have the information to decide. All right. Thank you guys so much for being here. I'm going to figure out how to sign off of this thing. I don't know. I've got to sign up. All right. Take care. Thank you for all the hearts, for all the likes. I appreciate you guys being here.